The family of the woman killed in Wednesday night's officer-involved shooting has asked Pastor Joseph Parker to speak on their behalf. The pastor says 30-year-old Morgan Rankins has dealt with mental illness her whole life.
The illness would surface ever so often, and but she was a wonderful person, sweet-spirited, and almost like a daughter to me.
Interim Austin Police Chief Brian Manley says they got a 911 call around 6 Wednesday evening from the 7900 block of Appomattox Drive. The caller hung up. Then they got another call from the same address. When two APD officers arrived, Manley says a white Dodge Charger rushed out of the driveway.
You can hear the tire squeal. The vehicle then turns in the direction of the officers, accelerates at a high rate of speed, and drives directly at both officers.
Manley says the suspect crashed into another car at Manchac and William Cannon before turning around and heading south. An officer was setting up spike strips when the driver attempted to run him over. She lost control and hit this telephone pole. The car crashed in this spot. That's when the officer told her to get out and put her hands up. When she finally got out, she turned around, pulled the knife out, and charged at him. That's when the officer fired.
At which point he gives multiple commands to drop, 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 and ultimately he fires his weapon once she is so close that he felt his life was in danger.
Right before the shooting, APD learned an important detail from a 911 caller.
She is attempting to commit suicide by cop, and it is 2 seconds later that our officer broadcasts that shots have been fired. These were likely all happening in the very same moment that broadcast was being put out.
Dr. Parker says the family is in deep pain. They don't have an opinion yet on whether the shooting was an overreaction or justified.
This continues to speak to our need to know how to deal with people who live with mental illness.
Lowana Solis, Fox 7 News.